Hi, everybody. Kathy Lowry Gallowitz here. I'm at the home of Colonel Jeff Johnson, a great veteran advocate. And in the background here is the quilt that his lovely wife Cindy made in honor of his retirement in August of 2016. And around the back, you can see many of the places that he was stationed. Colonel Johnson was a career pharmacist. And always very involved in supporting troops. We got to know each other probably in 2014 or 15, that sort of thing. So he retired out of Wright-Patterson as a senior pharmacist. Colonel Johnson, thank you so much for being the founder of Operation Pathfinders, which started at Ginghamsburg United Methodist Church.
Right.
Tell us, what is Operation Pathfinders?
That's a great question. So what Pathfinders is, it's an organization that focuses on helping the veterans make those connections, finding those pathways to needed resource partners, and also helping the resource partners find their way to those veterans. It all cores around a central 5 pillars, and those 5 pillars spell HELPS. H for home, the homelessness, and making sure if they're having trouble with their housing situation, to try to find that. The E for education and employment, which both go hand in hand. The L for life, and life meaning that if they're having trouble paying bills or they're having trouble even finding resources to buy food, helping them find that. The P for PTSD and mental health awareness, we also have to look at that, especially June being the month that it is.
And PTSD Awareness Month.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then the S is for service and sustainment and support of the veteran. Because as veterans, we all want to give back. We gave back throughout our career or just the time we were in the service, and we still want to do that.
Because when veterans transition away from service, they really need a new mission and new meaning. And so your S portion really helps create that.
Exactly. It's along those lines. And so that's really what Operation Pathfinders is all about.
You do have an example about
I do.
That you might want to share?
Yeah, sure. So just for example, and this just came up last week, Easter Steel Goodwill, which is one of our key resource partners, Pam Tolliver reached out to me because we were helping a veteran in a different situation. And what Pam asked was, she said, well, Colonel Jay, we have a grant that just fell into our lap to try to help women veterans get in contact with employment partners.
Nice.
And we're looking for female veterans that need that kind of assistance. So I'm starting to reach out to our resource partners through Operation Pathfinders and say, look, we have this grant. If they meet the criteria, here's where we go. And so we're trying to help make those connections right
That's
now.
awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And so you're 2.5 years in or so, and more and more community partners are now coming to you to see how you might connect more and serve veterans.
Yes, absolutely.
So tell me the why. Why is Operation Pathfinders important?
Well, I think Operation Pathfinders is important, one, because it's a calling for me. And my lovely bride and I, Cindy, we've been very fortunate, and God's graced us in a lot of different ways. And this just felt so very, very right of how that would come together for us to help fellow veterans. And what's really interesting is once you finally hear and heed, God starts opening the doors, and that's what he started to do. I can share real quickly with you, we actually started in July of 2015, and you're really a big part of that because we have been trying to get a veterans ministry going at Ginghamsburg United Methodist. And at that point in time, it just wasn't the right timing. But then in July of 2015, your group had started to stand up trying to do something through the Ohio National Guard to form a military ministry that was statewide. And that really got Ginghamsburg attention. And so they reached out to me and say, are you still willing to do this? If you are, we may have an opportunity. And that, as they said, it's now history because we started from there. And the door just blew wide open.
Give us just a small example of kind of the people you've helped, the numbers or something like that.
Probably, as with any new ministry, it's kind of slow at the beginning. So we probably were helping one veteran every 2 to 3 months. And so in that first year, we probably helped a total of maybe 10 to 15 veterans. Yes.
Yeah.
In the second year, which would have been 2016, I think we doubled those numbers.
Wow.
And as we've gone into 2017 and 2018, I think we've continued to see that rise at about a 20% level.
Great.
Where we're helping veterans, again, looking at our pillars of helps all through this.
That pillar is just, right on target. And so not only is he still the pioneer between Operation Pathfinder Military Ministry. He's also joined the board of Veteran Interfaith Bridge.
Yes.
And he is my mentor
Oh,
and cheerleader along this effort. And so I'm sure you'd be willing to talk to anybody who is starting a military ministry.
Yes,
we will provide you with that contact
Yep.
information.
Yep.
But Colonel Johnson, I honor, cherish, and respect your commitment, your drive, your energy, your passion, not only yours, but your wife Cindy's.
Yes.
So thank you for being a leader in this space, because, you know, it is a pioneering effort for all of us.
It is indeed.
Sir, I salute you and thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you. Till next time.